Alright, so first dinosaur toy we have it's this this vintage Velociraptor from the Terra the Terra box thing. I don't know what it is. And this is the large scale one. Not too accurate. The original Velociraptor had supposed to have feathers. It's like a size of like a Utahraptor. So yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. And let's see here. Oh, this is my first ever Brachiosaurus toy. Oh, this is. I guess this is accurate. This is accurate. I guess. I don't know. It doesn't look accurate, but I guess it's accurate. Has some real weird bulbs on the end underneath its tail, and there's like a wet flap of paper right over here. I don't know why, but this is my first ever Brachiosaurus toy, so I'm kind of happy with it. And then next, here we see here we have a Pachycephalosaurus, very large Pachycephalosaurus. I guess is accurate. It's standing upright, very vintage looking one. The head looks ugly, as you can see. There's like little bulbs on it. So yeah, that's I guess that's cool. Let's just do it over here because well, there's no space. So this is actually my first ever Tyrannosaurus toy. Very vintage. The arm is broken. I cannot able to find the arm, but this is my first ever Tyrannosaurus toy. Not too accurate. It's standing upright again, so I guess this is accurate, but this is not accurate. It's not that accurate, so yeah, let's put that aside. Up next, we have this Apatosaurus, or maybe it's a Diplodocus. Okay, so it is an Apatosaurus. And how the tail looks, it looks like a Diplodocus, but this is an Apatosaurus. Very vintage looking, very vintage Apatosaurus. I think there's like another variant of this. There's another variant of this Apatosaurus, so let's put that aside. Plus, that's my first Apatosaurus toy. And then and here's this one. You may see it on the thumbnail. This. A two-neck sauropod. This is the weirdest toy ever. A two-neck sauropod. That is weird. What? Okay, why is there a sauropod? I think this the Diplodocus, or maybe like Camarasaurus. No, it's not a Camarasaurus. Oh, it might be a Diplodocus. Yes, it's got to be a Diplodocus. No, I don't know. Maybe there's like a skeletal structure of this, but this is not accurate. This is not a real dinosaur. It doesn't have two heads. Dinosaurs don't have two heads, you guys. Up next, we have the same as the first one here, that big Velociraptor here. It came with this small Tyrannosaurus Rex. Very cool. Oh, why is it always falling down? Okay, so now this is my Tyrannosaurus Rex. My very small, not that small, but this is a very great toy. I like it's not ugly, it's not good, but this is a great toy for kids, very vintage. Okay, here we have some type of ankylosaur, and let's see, this says Panachosaurus. I thought when I grew up, I did not know Panachosaurus or Ankylosaurus or Euoplocephalus. But when I grew up, I thought this was like Euoplocephalus because he's like giant spikes on top of its hips. Now, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then here we have my first ever Stegosaurus toy. I love this toy. I think I got this from like Dinosaur Island and Clark. Well, if you guys live in the Philippines, I live in the Philippines as well. And if you guys live in the Philippines, you may know Clark. Clark Dinosaur Island, and I think this is where I got this from. Even this Triceratops, my first ever Triceratops actually, very cool, very cool. I always keep playing on this horn over here, which is, I don't know why. And here we have, oh, this is when I got this in Dinosaur Island, but I was not in Dinosaur Island, I was still in Clark. But this is when me and my mom, my dad were like in like a hotel, and my mom got me like a play set of this, and it had like a mat with like Pteranodon, T-Rex, Triceratops, and then Kylosaur. So yeah, this is where I got this from. Almost looks like a balancing bird. It just looks like a balancing bird. And here we have this vintage Styracosaurus toy. I did not know this was a Styracosaur. I did not know what Styracosaur is, but very vintage. It's not accurate. The horn in the face is supposed to be that a little bit long. Okay. This looks weird. It had polka dots on it. Hold up. I have snot. Plus, this is a Styracosaurus. This is not accurate. Why does it have sharp teeth? See that it has sharp teeth. The legs are kind of small. Oh my Pteranodon! And here we have this ugly, not, I guess this is fine. This is a little bit decent. Very weird looking Dilophosaurus. The crest is supposed to be on top of the nasal cavity, not on top of its eyes, not on top of its like eyebrows. No, I don't think dinosaurs have eyebrows, but it has a very short tail. Yeah, it's a very weird Dilophosaurus. And here we have this. What is this? Okay, so I think this is the same company that made this Dilophosaurus. And this is a weird looking T-Rex. It had the paint melted, and why does it have 3 fingers? And that teeth, that is terrifying. Here we have this Diplodocus here. You can see the name over there. That's Diplodocus, and very vintage Diplodocus. Yeah, it's a Diplodocus. Very cool, yeah. Plus, this box that I'm getting from these box that I got all these dinosaurs from is the part 1, and I'm gonna make a part 2 of this. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. And here we have this Ceratosaurus, not accurate. It's supposed to have 2 crests on top of its eyes, so I guess this is accurate. Yeah, this is pretty consistent on what Ceratosaurus looks like. Not accurate, but still very good toy. And next up, we have this weird Spinosaurus. Very weird. The spine is supposed to be like all the way over, then all the way in the end of the neck. So, oh, now that is not accurate. But this is a very weird Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus is supposed to be quadrupedal, not bipedal, but there's some say that Spinosaurus was bipedal, so let's put that aside. I have no idea what is this. So if you guys have any idea what dinosaur is this, but I think this is like a Santarsis, I think. Or maybe a Herrerasaurus or some type of like Tyrannosaur, like it almost looks like an Electrosaurus, but it has like 3 fingers. I don't think that Electrosaurus have like 3 fingers. There's still more left, a little bit more. Still a lot, but here's a Carnotaurus. No wonder why it's like facing over here. It's supposed to face over there. Very weird. Very weird Carnotaurus. The face is terrifying. It almost looks like the face looks familiar. It almost looks like a robotic dinosaur toys that walk, and it sounds annoying. And here we have this old Stegosaurus toy. I added a mark in it. I don't know why, but Yeah, it's a Stegosaurus, very vintage. And you have Pachycephalosaurus. I don't really know Pachycephalosaurus when I was a kid, but this almost looks like it almost looked the same as this one, but the leg stands look different. Here you have this Pentaceratops or Chasmosaurus. I think it's a Chasmosaurus. I don't know. I guess it's I think this is a Chasmosaurus. I remember I left it at my aunt's house. Aunt Sheila. So yeah. I remember I think I left this at my aunt's house. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here you have this Elasmosaurus or Plesiosaurus. I don't know. It looks weird. It almost looks like a Tanystropheus with like flippers. You have this Pteranodon here. I think this is a bootleg. I think this is a bootleg version. I think there's another one that has a different paint scheme. Almost looks like a bat. It just looks like a bat. And here we have this bootleg Animal Planet mini T-Rex. No, it's not mini. It's just a medium-sized T-Rex. The one is the original one is supposed to have like gray colors and the eye is supposed to be black. But this toy actually reminds me of the statue in a restaurant which is in MOA. If you guys live in the Philippines again, MOA is in the Philippines, so there's like a restaurant in MOA that's called Raptor, which is it's actually consistent on how this looks like. So yeah, my great old Pteranodon, a very vintage Parasaurolophus, another Terra Brachiosaurus, the same with the baby T-Rex and the Velociraptor. Vintage Triceratops with a long tail. Vintage Dilophosaurus. Another vintage Dilophosaurus. Okay, first of all, this Spinosaurus has like very short arms. This looks weird. This is not accurate, guys. When I was a kid, I did not know what this is, but when I grow up now, at this age, now I think this is a vintage Iguanodon. I literally have no idea what this is. This looks like a Corythosaurus with like a Ceratosaurus nasal horn. And this looks, if you guys, if you're watching this video, take a picture of this and send it to Google to see, so Google will know what dinosaur this is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here we have this T-Rex here. Very cool looking, almost looks like a JP one. And here we have this Pachycephalosaurus with a stand. I think this is a Safari LTD toy, and I add a mark there, so to represent like a blood mark. So yeah, and I have two of these Safari LTD ones from the same with the Pachycephalosaurus. This one is an Oviraptor, I think, or a Caudipteryx, and this one lost its stand. I think it's the Velociraptor or the Deinonychus. And here we have a vintage looking Triceratops, very cute looking. Very vintage Velociraptor, very vintage Brachiosaurus that I just write, like when I was a little kid. I think I was like 6 when I wrote on this. A vintage Diplodocus or Apatosaurus. I think I got this from my preschool. Vintage Parasaurolophus. And a very, I think this is a Scelidosaurus. And the last one in the box is this. This thing. I think this is like a Gallimimus or some type of ornithomimid. But I guess, I don't know what is this, but yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. Now that's all of my vintage, old, hopeless toys, but this is a very good toys, and stay tuned for part 2 because I'm gonna show this. Now I will see you later, in the next video. So take care and buy some vintage dinosaur toys if you have, or just already have, just show it already. But say bye to this guy.